Alright, Grant, are you ready to climb this peak?
Nope.
So we're gonna get some more food. I think this right here is the best trail food you can get. I want some Mentos. And, oh, yes, sweetheart ropes. So we bought some drinks to hydrate. You don't want to drink anything before the hike. These are for after. So we're gonna drink this once we get back down. And then we got Mentos because they have a lot of protein. And, oops. And sweethearts because they have a lot of carbs. And that'll help us keep us going when it gets tough on the mountain. And then the thing that helps me the most is I use Tic Tacs. These have the most calories you could possibly get. Most calorie dense item you could bring on the trail. So I usually bring Tic Tacs. So yeah, when you climb a Mailbox Peak, you need at least a 30-meter rope. That's how far it is between crevasses on the boulder field. So yeah, you're gonna need to flake your rope like this. That's how you flake it. And then you wanna up on the right before the boulder field, we'll tie into our harness. But yeah, that's how you wrap a rope, just like that. Sometimes when you're climbing Mailbox Peak, like there's a lot of experienced people, and they won't think you know what you're doing. So what the most important thing is, you want to have a lot of stuff like dangling off of your backpack, because the more gear you have, the more you know what you're doing. So just get, even if you don't necessarily need some gear, like sometimes you want to put like extra stuff on your backpack, like this, like this, and then like you know, an avalanche beacon hanging like this means that you really know what you're doing, because you know you need an avalanche beacon. That's the most important thing. Okay, so for the jackets and base layers, you're gonna want to have a shell like this. It's a Patagonia something or another, and then you want to have a base layer like this. This is a pretty warm base layer, but it does the trick. And then yeah, just kind of put that in there, and then yeah, yes. Let's see, the shovel. Take the shovel. See, you want this for sure. You want this dangling because it's the most technical piece of gear you can have. So we'll hang this on later. So one of the most important parts of climbing Mailbox Peak is the camera. You need this to take a selfie at the summit. Because yeah, if you don't take a selfie at the summit, then nobody will know you climbed it, and then you wasted all this effort for nothing. That's also why you need a lot of gear, because you want people when you're selfie summit to see that you have a lot of gear, so they know that you really knew what you were doing when you got up there. You didn't go guided or something like that.
Hey.
All right. Yeah. Where's my camera clip?
I don't know. It's probably in your pack. Gotta take it off.
Yeah.
How much do you think your pack weighs?
I think it's right below my back squat max. So maybe 45 pounds. Yeah, it feels good. This pack is super comfortable though. See, look how technical I look. I look very, like, nobody can say I don't know what I'm doing today. This is all about appearance. It's not about actually knowing what you're doing. It's about looking like you know what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
So this is how you do it.
That's why you're the goat.
Yeah, that's why I'm the goat. I'm the guy that climbed Mailbox Peak without oxygen.
How you feeling?
I'm pretty exhausted. We're already like maybe 400 feet in. Pretty tough, like 400 feet from the trailhead.
Time for some calories.
Yeah, time for some calories. Yeah, I got, oops. These are the best source of calories you could have.
What are they?
Uh,
Show the camera.
They're Big Berry Tic Tacs. You gotta get that flavor too, otherwise they're not as many calories. Should have had me over. This is the Mailbox new trail. It's a lot easier than the old trail. The old trail is down that way towards the parking lot. It's harder because it's like it feels like 20 miles when you do it. This one feels a lot faster. It's just a little bit steeper. It says it's extremely hard. You can hear the guy with the big backpack. That's why we have a big backpack. It's because the sign says to have a backpack. And then, yeah.
8 hours average round trip time.
Yeah, and this says CPR, so you might die. So we don't want to die on this hike. So we have our water and our hamburgers. And in case I bring Tic Tacs because they have more calories than hamburgers. Sometimes when it's really hot, you just gotta take your pants off and it gets a lot cooler. Plus you look a lot more, you look a lot more technical when you're hiking without pants on. Shows that you're more hardcore. There we go.
Go for it.
There we go.
Feeling ready?
I feel ready now. I feel a little bit cooler now that a little bit more breezy.
Turn around.
Is my pants. And you got my rope. And then the harness. There we go. Let's see. How do we do this?
Do you want to YouTube it?
Yeah, maybe I need to YouTube how to put this harness on. I think we go like this.
Show me your hard points.
Yeah, so this is my first hard point right here. And my second hard point right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
And why are we using the one on the side and the back?
It's because the rope is going behind me to my partner, so.
So why are we using the one on the side and the back?
These two hard points are the good ones because the rope goes behind me to my partner. And
Why are we using the hard points on the side and on the one that has a little flex on the back?
this allows more flexibility when you're hiking, and also it makes the rope go easier to your partner who's behind you. That way the rope doesn't like drag on your legs.
Okay.
So first you have to find the end of the rope right here. We're gonna do a figure eight on a. We're gonna do a figure eight. A rethreaded figure eight is what it's called, because you always do that. So.
Yeah, that's a figure eight.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you take it and you go through both hard points. Always make sure it's both hard points. That makes it more secure. And then you rethread it like.
And you just pull here.
Yeah. You pull here. There you go.
Yeah. So it's just through. Yeah. Okay.
So that's.
So you got.
Yeah.
Hold on. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah. This is a properly tied figure eight.
And it has some adjustment, so if it's too tight, you can just pull it like that.
You pull a slap out. Yeah. There. And then you need to store the rope around you, so you wrap like this. This is going to take a while. So, all right. Now that we're close to the end of the rope, we want to tie into the. You want to do an alpine butterfly. So, you make a butterfly like this. There's a butterfly. You go like this, and then you just then you go here through your hard points, and then there you go. That one doesn't need to go through both. Yeah, this is just this is a gear loop. So yeah, that's where we put some gear like this, like I put on my stuff.
Easy to access there.
Yeah, easy access. You always have your gear loop in front to make it easier. I'm gonna pull some out, and then I gotta tie into your partner properly. So I think we're gonna go. Let's see. Hold on. I need to let some slack out. So I made the alpine butterfly a little loose. Okay. So there we go. So this is how you pull out your arm. This is how you properly tie into your partner. You grab
because I don't have a harness.
Yeah. Well, you don't need one. Yeah.
It's because I'm not leading.
Yeah. Your arm. Yeah, your arm is good. So you go like there, and then to make it strong, you kind of just tuck the tail in. That's what makes it strong.
And what's this called?
This is a figure eight on a bite.
Oh, this is the bite because it's biting my arm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You made it through that. You're like the big pause. You're like, it's a figure eight on a bite.
Yeah.
Like, don't you know this?
All right. The next thing we're gonna need is our cams. The cams are really for looks, but they're also to make you be more technical. Alright, here we go. So I'm gonna put this, all this gear. You wanna have big cams, because big cams means you're really strong. So then you hang it on the gear loop. I'm gonna tie it in a little short. There we go. So this is a properly done alpine system for glacier travel and for
mountain ascents.
Yeah, mountain ascents. All right. Oh yeah, now you have to have an ice axe. And the proper way to have an ice axe is to clip it into your hard point, and you could also dangle it like this from your, yeah, there we are, like that. That way it doesn't go anywhere. Okay. The other ice axe is on your pack, because the ice axe on the pack always shows that you're really technical and really really skilled. So there we go. So yeah, this one here, this one on my training hike up Denali, I use this one.
That's right. You walked up Mount St. Denali and
yeah, that's what that's how I trained for this climb before I did it the first before I did it the first time. Okay. Okay, so now I got all the gear set up right. I put the cams on my shoulder because that's the right way to do it. It kind of pulls them off the ground a bit. Got my axe the way I want it, and then this axe the way I want it, and my chair that holds my gear when I'm stopped. And then, yeah, we're tied in properly. And then, yeah, so I'm gonna start climbing. Ow! Hello, I'm Trent. I'm a mountaineering instructor with the Mountaineers. We always strive to use gear properly, and this is a properly equipped mountaineering setup. I have this is for Mailbox Peak, so this is our climbing protection, and then our properly wrapped rope that prevents injuries if I fall. Just make sure it's just around your neck. I have my crevasse rescue kit for in case we fall into a boulder, and then we have an avalanche shovel in case there's an avalanche on the boulder.
Okay, go.
Alright, so I'm going to try to place some a nut here. This is a giant nut, and it doesn't really fit. But,
Can you explain what these do?
these I think they like make the rope stronger so it doesn't break. Yeah, that's what they do. And so you want to, I think you push it like this. There we go. Oops. There we go. You can tell it's properly placed because when you pull it, it pops out. That's how you know it's properly placed. So you want to make sure it's somewhere where it'll pop out. Because if it goes in there and it stays, it could break the rope. You don't want the rope to break. There we go. So then you take the rope and then you there you are. You hook it through like this. No, you hook it like this. There we go. And then you're good. And then if you fall, that'll catch your weight.
All right, so we're through the challenging section. We set about 18 cams. That way the rope wouldn't break.
Yeah.
I think Trent's going to keep the rope out for future...
For the boulder field.
For the boulder field.
Yeah.
He might put it away if it gets to be too much.
Yeah, I got my pants on because it got too cold.
Yeah, we're up in the stratosphere here. You can see it's a whiteout, very mountainous. Going to be very technical.
Yeah, you gotta have your mountaineering axe. Keep in mind with the mountaineering axe, you always want the point facing forward. It makes it so when you fall, it digs in and keeps you from falling more. So we made it to the boulder field. We're in a blinding whiteout. We might not make it. It looks very, very scary up there. Might be a blizzard. This is where most people put on their bottled oxygen. We're going for a no oxygen ascent today. These are going ultralight. So it could be a lot harder. So I got my, alright. I gotta carry my ice axe the right way, just like this. That, make sure it's point forward only.
Complete whiteout.
You guys climbing?
Yeah, let's come up here to the peak here. Do a little peak bagging.
Almost
Ooh, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Man, she needs some crampons.
Thank you.
Oh, he's gonna make it.
Made it!
Woo!
Okay.
Yeah, son.
This is beautiful. Dude, look behind you.
The moon. Look at that cloud.
Maybe I'll keep this hat. There's also a water bottle. Let's see. Oh, it's half drunk.
There's something else in there.
Actually, I'm 80% sure that's pee.
That's pee.
And there's a Band-Aid.
There's something else in there. What is that?
I don't know if I want to reach in here. Oh, it's a photo. Okay, that's actually cute. It's a Polaroid.
We made it to the mailbox. We had just enough gear to do this hike.
Yeah, I don't think we had enough gear. We really had to push because we didn't have oxygen. But we made it in probably the fastest known time. I think, let's see what it is. We made it in 4 hours and 38 minutes.
It's pretty good.
That's easily beats the FKT for this mountain.
I think it's because of your minimalist gear packing.
Yeah, because we use ultralight, so we were much lighter than normal. So we were able to go faster. Also, we didn't use oxygen, so we didn't have to stop to put oxygen on. We almost didn't have enough rope, but yeah, we're good now. We made it. All right. Got through a blinding whiteout.